Hello Oxford, we're here. It's a beautiful morning at Seymour Lake Park. We're here for senior softball. We're taking on the Birmingham Jets. My partner Rod Wright will be with you shortly, and we got a great game matched up, so don't go anywhere. We got some softball coming up next.
Well, here we go, folks. It looks like we got Matt Riley. We're not sure. These Birmingham people don't have it all together right now. People coming in right by game time. So, yep, it sounds like Matt because somebody just called him Matt. We're pretty quick up here in Oxford. Well, the last game we covered, we lost, but it was a team in the upper division. Are you guys in the C? You're in the B? Oh, so these guys are going to be good too. We drop down to the C, and here we go. Matt hits a shot, and I'll tell you, he'll get on base on that one. Paul Cunningham not able to get the glove down on that one.
That was a good shot.
Yeah, that was pretty hard.
Bob McMillan.
Bob McMillan. You remember the McMillan? Remember the McMillan show in the 70s? Was it McMillan and Bride, correct?
McMillan and White.
And Wife, that's it. That's right. Rock Hudson.
Yes,
That's right. Well, I'm showing my age. But these guys will know what I'm talking about.
I knew him too. So.
Well, we got one on first.
Kyle Schaefer's next.
Okay, looks like we're going to have
Oh,
Lyle
look, stepped in
Schaefer
that.
on deck. And they're going to put McMillan on with the base on ball.
Kyle Schaefer.
Schaefer, we got her. All right. Third base coach helping us out here from Birmingham. And it looks like number 7 is on deck.
Mark Riley.
Mark Riley.
Good eye, baby.
Place is chock full of Rileys here. And another strike. Said Doug's not going to let anybody on for free again.
There's
and
a shot.
Riley gets underneath this, but they're going to drop in for a single. And that should, no, they're gonna bring Riley in, and he's gonna score on that single by Schaefer. So he gets a RBI single on there. So we have runners at first and second. One run already on that.
Mark Riley.
Now here's Mark Riley. The other Riley just touched the plate. And this one is going to be foul. As Dwayne gets him a little bit of exercise there, all the way in the corner. Dwayne Chavez, our left fielder. He's a good fielder, Code. You should watch this guy. He's
Yeah?
good. Yeah, he can cover some ground. He's pretty busy out there. Left field is a busy spot. Right field in softball also pretty busy. Not in hardball.
Oh, and
and
that
this
one's
will
gonna get
take a
through,
one
too.
bounce.
They're getting
That was
through.
a tough bounce, and looks like they're going to score another run here.
We got to tighten up the infield here.
And that will be the second run of the inning on Mark Riley single. So
Bruce K.
That's 2 runs.
that is 2 runs. Bruce K, number 24. And Bruce takes a strike. Still no outs this inning. And there's a shot.
There's a force at
And the
third.
force at third to Numanowski. He's going to go for 3. Oh, he got him. Tell me it's a double.
What is he saying? What does he say?
He's going to say he's...
I have no idea.
Well, you know... Is that 2? It is a double play. So we are going to score that.
Wow, beauty.
Yeah, that'll be 6-5-3. Double play. So 2 down. And that puts a runner on second.
That shot's through.
And that gets to Chavez. Chavez is going to try to hold him in.
Ooh.
Numanowski hanging onto the base and holding Mark Riley there at third. As Mark, now who was that was just up?
Harold Grossbast.
Grossbass? Okay, sorry, Harold. What number was he? 6? So Harold got a single. 14?
And this last, I don't know who this guy. Oh, Glenn Harris.
And this is Glenn Harris, number 8. Okay.
Last batter is Jim Luzak, number 3.
No jersey. All right. What's Glenn's name again? He's gonna pop this in. This is
That's Den. Yep.
Harold, and that will drop in for another single. So now the first and second with 2 outs. We got to get out of this. This is number 3,
Glenn Harris.
Runner scored on that
Glenn
too.
Harris.
Runner scored. Mark scored.
Yes, a runner did score. Mark Riley. Wait, no.
Number 7.
Yeah.
Harold is on second. Glenn is on first. And Jim Luzad is up to bat.
And this is Jim
Luzad.
Luzad?
L-U-Z-O-D.
L-U-Z-O-D.
He would be number 3 if he had his jersey.
Okay, and he would just have a blue jersey for Jim. And I think, do we go back to the top of the order with Mark? Okay.
That'll be it.
Here we go. This is going to drop in. Chavez was playing in, and it gets by him. Here goes. 1 run scores. And then we're going to get 2 runs on this as Harris crosses. And that's 5 runs. That will end the inning. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runs that inning. So, thank you. Yes. And thank you very much for my scorekeeper there, getting us through that first inning. Well, it looks like the boys got to get busy
How
right
many
off
runs
the
scored
bat.
that inning? How many?
5.
5?
The
Wow.
max, yep. Because there was only 2 outs when they scored. So that's the way it works. You can only score 5 unless you're behind. Then, of course, you can
Yeah.
score all you want until you get 5 over.
Right.
Glad to see Vinny Adragia back up here. He's going to holler at me for the pronunciation of his last name, but everybody knows him as Vinny. He is back today. 79 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guy's a stud. And he gets on base. I'll tell you, he's got this way of getting on base. He does these little slappers and pop them over the shortstop's head, and he finds a way. I know he's Italian.
He's up first.
No, he's
Oh.
number 1. He's coaching first right
Okay.
now. Yeah, they got him at the bottom of the order because he gets on.
He was asking about you.
Oh yeah, he's our buddy. And like I said, he's Italian, but he's got the luck of an Irishman as getting on base. Speaking of lucky, here comes Lucky Doug Dalton. Doug playing the number 1 position today. He's pitching. All right, let's play some ball here, guys. Here's the pitch. Dalton's gonna take a look. We'll do a little trivia here today. First question, where did the Oakland A's reside before Oakland? That's an easy one. Next inning will tell you.
Yeah, I have no idea.
And Doug gets on with the base on balls. And that's what your leadoff hitter, you want him to do. You want him to get on. Larry Jensen playing short. Boy, last week we had fun, didn't we?
Yeah, that was a great time.
Oh, here's Jensen. Oh, a shot down to first. He's going to go over to second and for the double play. Oh, and he dropped it, so it is a double play.
Yep.
So it'll be a 1-6-3 double play as Dalton is forced out and Jensen. So 2 up, 2 down. Sam Antanazu. Sam's a new addition to our team, and he's a hitter.
Okay, Lee Eisenberg just came. He's number 13.
There's a shot. See if that will drop down. And
Yeah, it does.
He's going for 2. Better get there.
And how about that? Sam Antanazu with a double. I heard that guy had a stick.
You heard he what?
I heard he's got a good stick, and he's showing it right here. He's going to get a pinch runner.
Good stick, does that mean a good bat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Greg Green's going to run for him. Got a lot of you can use a lot of pinch runners. A lot of guys have some bad knees, and they
For sure.
allow that in this, and I think that's great.
Yeah.
You know, you still want them to play ball, but you know the knees are tough.
Yeah.
Paul Cunningham, our other lefty hitter. So we got Green standing on 2, looking to score. Cunningham up, 2 down here in the bottom of the first. I'm Rod Wright. Alongside Cody Wright, you're watching OCTV's coverage of senior softball. Have to be 55, I believe it is, to play in this league.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and Cunningham gets way underneath it. Can it drop?
He's got it.
And he's
That's
got
the
it.
inning.
So they popped out to
That was first base, yeah.
Yep. And we will go to the top of the second. And I believe we're going to get Lee Eisenberg. Lee just found his way here. Took a little while to get up through the traffic. We got a lot of traffic on 75, so
Yeah.
that's why the Birmingham guys having a hard time getting here. We know about traffic with the Lakeville construction.
Oh, I know.
I myself just got
Terrible,
here
man.
as well.
It's everywhere at this time of year.
So, did you think about the Oakland Athletics?
I was thinking about Googling it.
Thinking about Googling?
No, I have no idea, man.
No idea. We'll do teams today. How about you folks? Have you figured out where the Oakland Athletics came from?
What is it? Tell me.
And it's Philadelphia.
Philadelphia?
Yep. Philadelphia Athletics. Okay, this is Lee, I believe. Yeah, this is Lee. And Lee Eisenberg hits it up. It's going to drop in. So Lee will get on. And he's going to stretch it for 2. And he gets there. So a lead-off double for Birmingham. You said their name's the Jets?
Yeah.
Cool name.
Yep. What are we, the Wildcats? Or are we just Oxford?
No, we are the Health Quest.
Health Quest.
Health Quest. They have their brand new building in Oxford on 24. That's where Josh Nelson works.
Oh,
And here we go. Oh, just getting through Jansen. And they're going to wait. Cunningham's going to throw that in and stop Eisenberg from scoring. So, 2 up, 2 on for the Jets. So
they're
the
hitting really well.
Yes, they are. Now, the thing is that there's no tag out at home. They just have to cross. The ball beats the runner in. He's out.
Right.
So, you don't have the collisions at home plate. These guys got to go to work and stuff.
Right.
And we're going to do is that an intentional walk to McMillan? Yeah? Okay. Intentional walk to McMillan. The ultimate. That is the ultimate respect right there. So we're going to go to Lyle Schaefer. He singled, got the first RBI of the game. So
An intentional walk. I love it. That's a
and
good
he
shot,
is
man.
going to get one. If we can just stop it from getting in the hole and it gets through, it's going to roll to the fence. 1 run scores. 2 runs score. 3 runs score. And here comes.
That's
and
a homer, man.
That's not just a homer.
That's a grand slam.
That is a grand slam. So 4 runs on the Lyle Schaefer line drive that gets to the fence. And still no outs. Oh my gosh, and this is going to go just to the fence. 1 bounce hits the fence. Mark Riley rounding second, and he is going to, he's going to come home. And here comes the throw. He's going to be safe. So 2 home runs in the row gives them
That's gonna do the
5
inning, too.
runs, and that will end the inning. And wow. You know, we can stop this B League to come.
Yeah.
These guys are some hitters. So we go to the bottom of the second, and we are down 10-0 right off the bat.
I don't think you're gonna get any interviews.
Oh, they shouldn't. You know, the leagues are set up. It's kind of hard because, you know, it's a big age group. You go 55 to 79.
Yeah,
Okay, and that's a big gap.
for sure.
So they have different leagues. They're the B League, we're the C League. And we just have a little more seniors than they do, that's all.
More mileage.
Yeah. I liked the last game you and I were talking, and you were amazed at the fielding
Yeah, for sure.
that they had. I think that's kind of a lost art in baseball now. These guys field very well. Paul Zervanek. Boy, I hope I'm saying it right, Paul. Paul's a new addition to our team, and we're just getting to know him. Another left side hitter.
Go, gang. Open inning.
On deck is Newmanowski,
That's a
and
good
this
shot.
should drop. No,
Oh,
yes,
he dropped it.
and he dropped it. So we'll get
Good
on.
single
Paul
there.
will get on with single. Here's our newly retired police chief, Mike Newmanowski. What's neat about Mike is that he's retired and he still lives in Oxford. So that
Right.
must tell you, if the police chief who knows all the good stuff and bad stuff going on, he still decides to reside in the city,
Yeah,
we must have a pretty good city, right?
I wouldn't doubt it, and
Yeah.
I wouldn't think it would be that bad.
No. Here's Mike. A little early on that one. Hits that foul. Mike's a good fielder and a decent hitter, too.
Yeah,
Yeah. Good ball player.
and he's cut, man. You can just tell.
Yeah, he is. Get down, and Mike's going to get on with the single.
Nice hit.
So 2 up, 2 on.
He's
We like it.
He's third base, right? So he's
Yes.
third baseman. Yeah. So
Yep.
I see him. Man, this guy's pretty cut.
Yeah, he's in
You
shape.
can tell he was. Yeah.
He wasn't eating donuts, right?
No.
No, I don't think so.
No, not as a police chief.
Rich Kadish. Besides, that's kind of a thing of the past, too. They want their officers in decent shape.
Oh, for sure.
We saw that with you got to do the cars and bars with us. Those guys come over here where the guards and the count.
the
Here we go.
guards and
Kadish hits it on the line, but right at the center
What do they call
fielder.
it? Cars and bars?
The guards are the bars,
Yeah.
and the cars. Yeah, and I'll tell you what, that is a great game.
That is cool.
Them guys can play some softball.
Yeah, I remember we set up. I came to do it with you last year, and then we got rained out, and then you went back and did it.
Yeah, I don't think you were able to.
No, I wasn't. But I remember just seeing them warming up. These guys know what they're doing. They were athletes for sure.
Kurt Kowalski, and he gets underneath this one,
He's got them there.
and nobody's going to tag on this one. So two down. Gary Trenzy. Okay, well, here's another trivia. We have the Washington Nationals. Washington used to have a team before that. Can you name that team? And that is
3.
Yep, that is 3-4-3 out, and
The top of the third.
so 2 stranded. No runs that inning. We'll go to the top of the third. We're down 10-0 to Birmingham.
So your question was, what was Washington's?
Other team before, yeah, the great Walter Johnson played for him. But Washington what? And we'll tell you next inning. Now all these guys are playing ball are like, come on, man, these questions are pretty easy.
Yeah, probably.
And they don't have Google either. They just know.
They have Google. They have Google now.
Yeah, they do, but I'm sure these guys don't need it. I bet you this guy. What was the other team Washington had before the Nationals? See?
Yeah, he knows it.
Yes, for
Yeah.
1 year.
Oh.
Yes. Yes, you had to have baseball cards. Absolutely.
Right.
Baseball cards. Absolutely. Bruce K. down to Numanowski, and that will get under his glove.
Don't go anywhere, Bruce. No out. I'll take the next one, Bob.
How about that, Cody? I just asked the first guy, and he knew. Isn't that
Oh, I
something?
know,
Yeah.
yeah.
Baseball cards.
I just had my 40th high school reunion.
And it'll be on. I'll tell you, he knocked it down. Cunningham knocked it down, but not able to make the throw to get Harold out. So runners at first and second, no out. This is Glenn Harris, I believe.
No outs. On the ground, you got to go.
Glenn got a single in the first inning.
Here's a nice shot.
And here's a shot. Chavez will get it.
Boy.
Play, Bob. Way to run.
It was on a line, but Chavez was there.
Jimmy,
And here comes Jimmy.
get on your horse. Come on, guys. Lady, popped in front of you last time.
Jimmy's going to go for the first pitch. That's going to, yeah, there we go. As Jensen puts that one away.
Put it down, baby.
So 2 outs, 2 on.
Harold, 2. Harold, 2 out.
I believe this is Lee Eisenberg, correct? Yes. Okay.
All the way from Monroe, Michigan.
All the way from Monroe. That's a long drive.
Started yesterday.
He started with construction. He probably did, and he's gonna pop one in the hole, and we're gonna get 1 run scored on this. Can he get there in time? And it's safe. So, a 1 run double by Lee Eisenberg.
We got 2 outs.
Still 2 outs. Runners at first and second.
and third.
Second and third,
yeah.
yes. And we're back to the top of the order, Matt Riley.
There's
And
a
Matt's
shot.
going to hit it on the line.
He's got that.
There we go.
Atta boy. Better
I
inning.
believe that was Kirk Kowalski putting that out.
Only 1 run scored that inning?
Yes, only 1 run, so it makes it 11-0.
Much better.
So they are human.
They are human.
They are human. And we will go to the bottom of the third, down a bunch, and we're not going to talk about it because we're a biased station.
Yeah.
We bleed blue and gold here. Those are our Oxford colors, not only for the team, but for the high school as well, the Wildcats. They're, you see where they're working on the new tennis courts.
I heard about that. Yeah, in the news. Yep.
Yep, doing quite a bit of things here. New tennis courts, bigger parking lot. We've
Yep.
expanded that, and we did that. We wanted to do that for the lacrosse tournament, which brought 6,000 people here to Oxford.
Along with the Tough Mudders. Was
Oh.
that wasn't including that, you're saying?
Yeah, they brought an additional, so there was like over 10,000 people in Oxford that weekend. It was crazy.
You think the lacrosse brought in more people than the Tough Mudders?
It might have.
Yeah.
It
There was
might
just
have.
a lot of teams.
There was a ton of teams, like 40 teams or something. It was
Yeah.
crazy. And the guys the guys that brought it in, they employed a lot of our kids,
Right,
and we appreciate that.
for sure.
And here we go.
Good shot.
How about that? Right off the bat,
Single right up the
Paul
middle.
Lacey getting a single. Left fielder, Dwayne Chavez. This is the first time up for these guys. Greg Green on deck. Chavy takes a strike. Here we go. It's a shot. Get down, and almost popping through the hole. I tell you what, here's a play at third. Oh, he's going to be dead.
Oh, man, what a throw.
Oh, it was a good throw. As Lacey is tagged out at third, but Chavez sliding on down to second. So, 1 out, but we have a runner in scoring position for Greg Green. I tell you, that ball nearly got in the gap.
Yeah, sure did.
That was a
It
good
was
hit.
a good fielding play and a good hit.
And another shot. Very nice looking hitting. And they're going to send Chavez, and he's going to score. So
yeah.
there's our first run on the Greg Green RBI single. So we're on the board. That's going to put up the skipper, John Calkins. And he's going to pop this up. And that will be the second out of the inning as he pops out to the pitcher. Let's see who's pitching here. Give me a number. Is that Riley?
I can't see it yet.
I don't quite know these guys as well. And here comes my buddy Vinny.
Number 1's pitching, Dad.
Number 1? Yeah, that's Matt Riley, the leadoff hitter.
Is this your buddy? This is the one you're talking about?
Oh, yeah, you're going to like Vinny. You're going to interview Vinny. You're going to have fun. You don't have to do much either. You just got to say, hey, Vinny.
Yeah.
and he just healed. And look at that, a shot right back at Riley as Vinny goes out, but he goes out swinging. But we do get the one run on the inning by the RBI single from Greg Green, and we will go to the top of the fourth. Down, I'm not going to say it. Okay, we are back for the top of the fourth. We are down a bunch, but we're coming back. The Jets starting out. Here's the big one. This one's going to be fouled out of play. Well, it
was
was
out of
in
play.
territory, but that's a long ways to cover. This is Bob McMillan. We intentionally walked this guy, so tells me that this guy probably a stick here. And here we go. Bounding grounder to Jansen over to first. He's got him.
Yeah, he does.
There we go. So 6-3 out, and that'll bring up Lyle Schaefer. Got another trivia question for you. Ted Williams hit .406 in 1941, but did not win the MVP, Most Valuable Player. Who did and why?
Ted Williams, you said?
Ted Williams hit 4. Can you imagine hitting .406
In what year?
1941 and not winning the Most Valuable Player award? Why? Oh my goodness! Look at this one. This one is.
What did Lou
That
Gehrig?
is a 10. Just hang on, Code. We'll wait.
Okay.
And all the way, Schaefer just drilling this. It goes all the way, and they're going to wave them in. And that is 3 home runs today for the Jets. That's Schaefer's second. He's got a single and 2 home runs.
Go 7, cut it in half somewhere.
I think here's Mark Riley, and he's going to pop this one up. And Trenzy drops it. Oh, man. So,
Oh, and he's going second now. They
and they threw the ball around. So,
past first baseman.
man, well, 1 out. Bruce K.
What do you say, Slim?
We're going to have to give Schaefer wrong directions next time you come out here. 2 home runs already.
Single and a 3-base error on one of them. Don't give it to him.
Look at that, teammates giving them up, man. I'm writing it in good. Here we go. This should be foul. No chance for Chavez to get it in left.
Hey, Lyle. Hey, Lyle. Yo, Lyle. The announcer gave you 2 home runs. I gave you a single and a 3-base error on the last one. I'll let you know. I want to keep everything right.
Look at this shot. Oh, my gosh. And that'll be in. They're going to wave another run in as Schaefer will cross the plate. So an RBI single for Bruce K. Harold, is it Grossbeck? Grossbart. Okay.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Call him gross.
There we go. Harold Gross.
Come on, H.
He may not like that. Here's a ground ball. Newmanowski dropping it and getting it over to second. Not enough time for 2, but we do get the force on the lead runner there. So
Hey, boys.
Show us how to do it.
So 2 down. Glenn Harris got a single and he flew out to left field, and he's going to get himself another single. So runners on first and second now with 2 outs.
Larry, pop up to you last time. Larry.
Here comes Jim. What's Jimmy's last name? What's Jimmy's last name? Luzad?
Yo, announcer.
Luzad.
Joe DiMaggio, 56-game hitting streak.
You're right. Did you Google that? Did you Google that? The question was, Ted Williams hit .604 in 1941 and did not win the MVP. Who did and why? 406. See?
Yeah, he corrected you.
Yeah. What did I say?
Yeah. Didn't you say 401?
Yeah, 406.
Oh.
I said the first time, I think.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, there was a force out on that one. So I'm going to check to see how many runs. I think they got 2 runs that inning. But we will go to the bottom of the 4th. Well, here we go. We're going to start to the top of the order. Doug Dalton. He got onto first base with the base on balls. Bottom of the 4th. I gotta come up with another trivia question, huh? Stay tuned, we'll get one.
You're just searching in your head for one?
Oh yeah.
You could come up with a ton of those.
Baseball cards. Baseball cards. There hasn't been one guy on the field that doesn't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I love. I love it. Here's a ground ball to third. Dalton's going to have to hurry. Nice throw to first.
Nice play.
Yes, it was. So that's a 5-3 out, and Larry Jensen. And there's a shot. Now that's the Larry we know right there. That's what he does so well.
Pulled that ball.
Yep. And he gets a nice looking single there. Nice level bat. I've always liked Larry's swing.
Was he left-handed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's our new guy. We love this guy. He got a double in the first. Sam Antonazu. We need a little punch in the lineup, and this guy has been the answer. Calkins got him at third. Batter in the order. On deck, Big Paul Cunningham. Who is the only player in baseball history to win the Rookie of the Year and the Most Valuable Player? No, it's not Babe Ruth.
Well, give me a...
No, just sit down, think about it. You gotta let
Never going to think of that.
Sam gets himself a nice hit, and this is for not just you, Cody, but the people that are listening. Give them a little chance to Google it or get their baseball cards out.
They all know it, man.
Well, Paul Cunningham with 2 runners on, 1 out. Sam's got 2 hits, a double and a single. How about that? I hope these guys are buying him burgers at 24th Street because he's earning them. Hear that, John? Oh, Vinny? You got to buy this Sam burgers at 24th. He's been getting hits. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. There we go. That's Cunningham putting it to the fence. And here comes Calkins in. Sam's rounding third. Looks like Cunningham is going to go in with a stand-up triple. You know what I say? You know, Paul Cunningham doesn't have to run fast when you can hit like that. I'll tell you what, he really tagged that ball. Another new guy, Paul Cervenek. All right, Paul, give me another day on this. I'll get it. But he's got a runner on third. Still just one out. We got 2 runs this inning so far. Newmanowski is on deck. Here we go. Grounder to third. Little bobble. If he hurries, he'll get there, and he does. Cunningham wisely stays at third, so that put runners on the corners. Just one out for Mike Newmanowski.
Put your hitting shoes on, buddy. Everybody hits this inning. Everybody.
Mike got a single his last time up. And here he goes. Not getting all of it here. One. No, they're going to miss the force, but he stays out of the double play. And Cunningham stays on third. So that's a fielder's choice.
That was a smart play.
Yeah, that was a smart play
Yeah,
as
second
they
baseman.
as they force Paul out at second. So that's 2 outs. Rich Kadish. Rich hit it to center field his last time up. See if he wants to straighten that ball out and get a line drive, and he's going to foul this one off.
Watch that ball right to the end, Rich.
Well, if these guys play on Wednesday, we'll have to go with them to 24th Street. That's when burgers are half off.
Are we covering Wednesday?
We're going to have some Wednesdays in there.
Oh, okay.
We're going to be covering these guys, I think, till August, on and off. I hope so, because I really have a lot of fun. Here we go to deep short, and they will get the force at second. So, but we do get 2 runs on the inning. That'll get us a total of 3, and we'll still have to whittle away at that lead as we go to the top of the 5th. Down a bunch, but catching up. Well, back to the trivia question. Which ball player won the Rookie of the Year and the MVP? And we're going to see if we can get somebody, maybe the third base coach. See if one of the players can get this.
Jackie Robinson?
Jackie Robinson? Nope, not Jackie Robinson. Was the Rookie of the Year, and he did.
Alan Trammell.
Nope.
No.
Not Alan Trammell, and I just went out.
Yeah, I did true for a sec.
Okay. Let's see if the third base coach or Mike Newmanowski knows this. Who won? And we're going to ask. We'll ask Harold. Harold, we got a trivia for you. Which ball player won the MVP and the Rookie of the Year award? Which player? And if for extra points, what year?
In the same year?
Yes, same year. We'll let you think about it a while. Google it.
Ryan Sandberg.
Nope, not Ryan Sandberg. Good guess though. Sandberg did come on very strong. Well, I'm gonna wait a little bit. And we'll let the. Is this Lee right here? Look at this.
Shot.
There's a shot. Jansen over to first. There we go. That was a nice looking play. That was Lee, I think. If Riley's up now. Yeah, that was Lee Eisenberg. So one up, one down for the Jets. Matt Riley takes a strike. He's giving the ump a little poop too. Don't take it from him.
A little poop.
And he's going to run this one down to Jansen. How about that? Jansen to Anatanazu. They get a little bit of Tinker Tailor Chance or whatever that was. Remember that famous? Well, you don't remember that one.
Why don't you ask the Chief if he knows this one? He's playing.
Yeah, he's playing ball.
Ask
right
him
now.
after the inning.
I will. Bob McMillan.
That's a nice shot.
And Bob's going to pop one in for a single. 2 out single, so they get. Here comes Lyle Schaefer. I give him 2 runs. These guys give him an reach base on errors. What a bunch of buddies these guys are.
Yeah.
There we go. A single. You guys, come on, man. Pad them numbers. That's your buddy. I lost it again. Here we
You
go.
gotta keep losing.
Yeah, you got to watch.
I'm not touching anything.
Yeah. Hang on 1 second. There you go. It's that cord right there.
Hey.
Sorry about that. We got them cords messed up and
I wasn't touching them though. It was just,
sometimes the wind can blow them.
yeah.
Bob. All day.
Come on, Lyle. Oh, you want a hint? And Lyle's going to pop one up. And just out of the reach.
Come on. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Up. No play. No play. No play.
Calkins gave it a. So there is a 1-run double. Wow, he's got a lot of RBIs today. 1, 2, 3, 4. And just out of the reach of Cunningham, that will be fair. As Schaefer crosses the plate. So Mark Riley on with the double as well. Bruce Kay.
Who we got, Mark?
Bruce Kay's got a couple singles today. And he's going to add as that one pops over Chavez's shoulder. And there's another single RBI. Actually, a double. So 3 hits for Bruce Kay. Harold Grossbart got a couple singles today. Here's a ground ball to Numanowski. The long throw. Sam will handle it and put that away. And that is the 3rd out. Thank you, Mike. Okay, trivia question. Here we go. 1975, somebody won the MVP and the Rookie of the Year award. Who was it? Need another hint? Played for the Boston Red Sox. Let's see if John Calkins can get this one. Here's a trivia question for you, John. 1975, a Boston Red Sox won the MVP and the Rookie of the Year award. What player was that? Same player won Rookie of the Year and the MVP. 1975. Boston Red Sox. Nope, not Roger Clemens. You weren't born then. Get out of here. Nope. There was a couple big hitters that came up as freshmen that year. No, 1975. Maybe Sam knows. 1975 Boston Red Sox MVP and Rookie of the Year. Who was it? 1975. These Jets have got 2 of mine already. Come on, guys.
Carl Yastrzemski.
No, Carl Yastrzemski was I believe, retired by then, or at least DH by then. Yeah. Yes, you're right.
Who?
Antonazu was right. It is Fred Lynn. Kirk.
Yeah, 10 RBIs against the Tigers.
Yeah. Everybody had stuff against the Tigers. Kirk Kowalski. He's up. Kirk hit to right field last time. This is just his second time up.
Sixth game of the World Series. He hit the home run before Carlton Fisk went like that. He hit the home run before that.
Oh, geez, now you're getting me. Bernie Carbo, yes. Did you really? Bernie Carbo. Sam Antonazu went to high school with them. There's one, and they're going to be a little late to get the speedy Gary Trenzy. So, one down. Kowalski gets forced out. Paul Lacey. Paul got a single his first time up. We got a runner on first. Here's Paul. Oh, right to the first baseman. And that is just unfortunate. It was a nice hit. But
Too
right
rough.
at somebody. Chavez. Dwayne does a lot of running out there in left field. Tough position in the softball. I always found right field to be the toughest off of the right-handed hitters. That ball just loops. I had a hard time playing right. I remember my coach one time said I would have been a great wide receiver. I used to do the down and out pattern when I played right. I'd run this way and then change direction. Chavy, he's going to get under it. Will it drop? Nope. And that will be the third out. So no runs that inning. And we will go to the top of the sixth. Still down a bunch. They got another player. Can they do that in the middle of a game?
Yeah, where John said yeah. So Rick Sherline.
Sherline. Well, let's make sure this one don't hit. And which number is Rick Sherline?
62.
That's a football number, 62.
He was the seventh batter, so that might mean he's good.
Well, you know, the traffic is the way that it is. All right, so Rick Sherline joins the order, and John Calkins will be a nice guy and let him bat, even though it is the sixth inning, but we do have quite a bit of traffic on the way up on 75 to 24.
Right.
And
Got him.
that was Glenn Harris. So, one up, one down here in the top of the sixth. Glenn Harris. It's one to Dougie Dalton. Puts it out, no problem. That was an easy one. They haven't been quite that easy today. Jim Lazard. And Jim takes a strike. And another strike. On the curve. And he gets him to go for a bad one. And that goes to Jansen. And Jansen over to Sam. And 2 up, 2 down. And that'll be Lee Freiberg. Lee's got a couple doubles. RBI. And a trivia question. He got a trivia question too. So
Yeah.
no extra runs for that. Just a attaboy. And look at that shot. Beautiful shot into left. And he'll go to first base standing there. Pardon me? Yeah, we got Rick Sherline back in the order. Though we shouldn't let you guys add people. You guys are killing us. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're a little bit, but don't say we're Lapeer. We're a little bit. Now we are a little ways away. It took an hour to get here from your office in Southfield. Wow. That is a long time. And there's another single. As Lee Freiberg on with a single. And, oh, just missing the tag, Trenzy. And that was close.
They're complaining about the drive.
They are. Well, I guess traffic is pretty bad. And is this Rich Sherline? It doesn't look like him. It looks like Matt Riley. I think they're going to put Rich in the 7th position. So keep an eye out for Rich, number 62. And Riley to deep second. The flip to the shortstop for the out. So 4-6. And hey, how about that? No runs that inning. That was a good inning. No runs. Thanks, guys. Good job. All right. Good fielding. And we will go to the bottom of the 6th, and we're coming back with fielding, I'll tell you. That's where it starts with the defense.
Yeah.
I've got one for you.
Yeah.
When was softball invented?
When was softball? That's a very good question.
And what was some of its original names?
Okay, here we got another trivia question from my camera gal, Ashley. When was softball invented?
And what were some of its original names?
Hang on. We just lost it.
Try the power cord. No, the power cord to the actual. No, this one. That one right there.
There we go. Okay, we are back. I'm sorry about that. We got a. Can you hear us fine? Okay. We got a loose power cord.
Yeah.
Anyways, Ashley was saying, you want to say your thing again? Here, I'll put you in the mic so you get it right.
Where and when was softball invented, and what was some of its original names?
Good question. I'm gonna. When was softball invented, and what are some of the names? We'll let you guys chew on that a little bit. As Greg Green is up. Greg got an RBI single his first time up, and he's going to find himself on base again. Here is skipper John Calkins up. And John's going to pop this out to right field. And there's one up and one still on. Vinny Adragnia 79 years young. Vinny does a golf tournament for charity every year. We're going to have him talk to Cody later about that.
Me?
Oh yeah, you'll like
I think you should
interviewing
talk to
Vinny.
him.
Vinny's a good interview.
He's your buddy, man. You got to talk to him.
Let's see if Vinny can get on base. And here he goes. And then what I tell you, he can get on. And there you go. Vinny gets a single, and it moves Green down to second. Runners at first and second, one out. We're top of the order, Doug Dalton.
Somebody get third. Somebody coach third.
Well, this is a good position with one out. Doug looking to get on base here. Got on base in the first inning with the base on ball. And he's going to pull this one way foul. How many balls do we have? Yeah, we got another one. I remember one game we only had one ball. We had to chase it down.
For real?
Yeah, we're big time now. We got 2 balls. And he's going to pop this to left, and there is 2 outs as Dalton leaves it up to Larry Jansen with runners on first and second. We like to get these guys in. Larry hit a good looking line drive his last time up. A nice level swing, putting it out into right field. Wind is picking up a little bit. You gotta watch our mics, Cody. They get a little whistly. Are you laughing at me for that last one? Are they swearing?
Yeah, they are.
Hey guys, we don't want to do any editing here, so let's clean it up. He's got to edit. And here we go, a shot back down to first base. That'll be the 3rd out. Well, Jansen hit it on a line, but like our other good hits, right to somebody. And Paul Lacey just getting back with that foul ball. Good hustle there, Paul.
Thank you.
Yeah. We're going to take a little break, and we will be back for the top of the 7th, I believe. 7th inning stretch. Okay, we are back for the top of the 7th. We do have a shot here because there's a little bit of dissension in the ranks here. We notice the team is imploding. A few words being Bob McMillan. He's going to pop this out of bounds. Bob's had a good day today. Had a single his last time up. Well, here we go, Bob. The pitch from Dalton. And there's a shot. Oh, that is going to get in the crack and go all the way to the fence. Looks like Bob's going for 3. Can we hold him at 3? And a stand-up triple for Bob. Lyle Schaefer. Lyle's had nothing but a good day today. Single. I say 2 home runs. They say no. And a double. He's a hitter. Well, we go back to Ashley's trivia question. If we could say it one more time, Ashley. Well, let's wait till Schaefer's kind of an exciting guy. Let's watch what happens here after Schaefer's at bat. And look at it. I was right. What a shot. And there's an RBI single. And he is just racking up the points there, the RBIs. Okay, Ashley, your trivia question again.
When and where was softball first invented, and what were some of its original names?
Okay, and here's another single. This is by Mark Riley. Another great day for Riley. So runners on first and second. No outs, Bruce K. He's got a couple singles and a double. And he's going to foul this one. Pulled that. And Chavez is going to have to retrieve that one because it's in fair territory, which makes it good because Paul Lacey, we don't have the time to wait for Paul Lacey to get it. Okay, Ashley, let's give us your answer now.
In 1887, it was invented by the Farragut Boat Club, who was waiting the finals of the Harvard versus Yale football game. When Yale announced that they won, one of the other teams, hold on.
Ground ball to Jansen. To Cunningham, everybody's safe. That was tough. It was deep short. Cunningham is a little bit upset on that, but okay, go ahead, Ashley. Here's the mic.
One of the other team's fans balled up a boxing glove and threw it at the guy, and he hit it with a broom. And that guy shouted, "Play ball!" until they started playing softball. In 1887 in Chicago, Illinois.
1887, Chicago, Illinois. Not.
Football game.
Oh boy.
Originally played-
Oh, just over Chavez's head. As Grosbeck will go to second as 1, 2, 3 runs score on the double. So he clears the bases with that one.
Yeah, so softball was invented by football fans.
That's 4 runs. So a 3-run double for Harold. And this is Glenn Harris.
It was invented by football fans. It was called kitten ball.
Kitten ball?
An indoor baseball.
No, I'm glad that name didn't stick. And this one is going to roll in between and all the way. And that'll be the 5th run as Harris drives in the 5th run of the inning. That'll be it for them. So they had 5 runs in the first, 5 in the second, 1 in the third, 2 in the fourth. They didn't get any in the 5th. Well, yeah, they did. They got a bunch. I'll add it up later.
It wasn't called softball until 1926.
Okay, and I guess it wasn't called softball until 1926, but it was invented by football fans, huh? Harvard and Yale. And what are they doing playing in Chicago?
They're a fair boat. There's a fair boat.
Oh, it was a fair. Okay. Okay.
They don't like the outcome. So it started angry football fans.
This is a young lady that just took a sports history class at Michigan State, so I'm going to take her word for it.
No.
Didn't it? Sports history?
I'm Ferris State.
At Ferris State. I'm sorry, Ferris State.
Kyle.
She's a Bulldog. Well, we are going to go to the bottom of the 7th. Down a ton, but we're still playing ball. We're still having fun, and we're going to bring up our big hitter, Sam Atanazu. He's got a double and a single. Playing some pretty mean first base, too. Cody, what's your favorite position?
Shortstop.
You like? Yeah, I
sure.
do, too. I like shortstop.
Yeah.
I like first base, too, because you're in
Shortstop
on every
shortstop
play.
or pitcher. One of the two.
No, I don't want to play pitcher. That ball comes back at you too quick. I used to play third base.
I'm not.
Third
I don't
base
like,
is
I
all
don't like
about-
batting.
Yeah.
That's why I'd want to be a pitcher.
Yeah.
I'd rather pitch than bat.
I used to like
It
playing third
depends on what
base, but
league
there's
you're in.
no thinking at third base. It's all reaction.
I like short.
You gotta be sharp at third.
If I couldn't play short, I'd pick third. But
And Sam gets under this a little bit too much, and it's gonna drop though. I thought maybe they were gonna get on that one, but Sam gets on, so that's his third hit of the day. And Paul Cunningham.
my least favorite to play would be first base, man.
Really? I like
Too much
first.
pressure on you. Or probably catcher. I wouldn't want to play catcher.
Catcher beats you up.
Yeah. First base, there's just there's a lot on you. I mean, it's a really lot of pressure on that position.
I tell you, Cunningham
Very
hit one of the
important
best balls today, and he's going to foul this one out. He hit it on the line in the gap between right and center. Got a triple out of it. He hits the ball well. He's a line drive hitter.
Yeah.
And gets under this one too much. And
Nice catch.
he's going to make a nice play out there. Who was that? Number 8? Glenn
He's
Harris.
a new guy. He's a new guy for them.
No, Glenn Harris has been playing.
No, number 8 that just made that catch. He said he was new.
I got Glenn playing the whole game. He's got
No, new guy this season.
new guy this season. Okay.
You asked him for the roster, who the guys' names were, and he said he was new.
Oh, and Paul's gonna pop out to the catcher. That's the first one I've had like that in quite a while. I love the Jets. They're fighting amongst themselves. It's like the Oakland A's and Billy Martin. Where's Reggie? Where's Reggie? They are. Well, we do have a shot because Numanowski's up, and Sam, while they were busy arguing with each other, snuck over to second. There we go. You got to watch us Oxford people. We're sneaky. Ground ball to third. The check at second, and he's going to be safe. Numanowski runs well. Chasing all them bad guys. That's why. So, runners on first and second. Numanowski gets on. Rich Kadish. Okay, Rich, you're due, buddy. We were just in Birmingham yesterday. At Shane Park.
Yep.
Beautiful park. Statues with naked women and all that stuff. Fancy. They got a big statue up there. That thing was huge, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The geese and all.
I don't know what it meant, but it looked cool. And he will pop out to second base. So we leave 2 stranded, no runs that inning. We will go to the top of the 8th. And we'll see what the Jets are going to throw at us this inning. We're going to, that is going to end the game. I guess they're going to go, they go 7 on here. And we're going to get a couple quick interviews, and then we'll do the
Yeah.
close.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, new guy on our team, let me see if I'm pronouncing this, Antonazzo?
Antonazzo.
Antonazzo. Yeah,
Yep.
I got to get a little more Italian in it, don't
There you
I?
go.
Hey, you're a good hitter. Don't go away, Vinny. You're next. Vinny's a great interview all the time. We're glad we got you on the team here in the third spot. You got quite a few hits, you and Mike, but we got to get something together, don't we?
Oh, yeah, we'll pick it up.
This B League's a little different. These guys are probably 10, 15 years younger, some of them,
Yeah.
aren't they?
Yeah.
So this is a good team, and I noticed my son's doing the play-by-play with me, and last week he's like, these guys can field. And I was trying to tell him that our generation, we fielded. We
Oh,
played
yeah.
catch with Dad and all that. And
Out in the morning, played ball, had lunch, back in the afternoon, and then a team game in
Yeah.
the evening.
yeah, it was kind of like, you ever see the movie Sandlot?
Yep.
There's a one long game in the summertime. That was us, wasn't it?
Exactly.
Absolutely. Well, we got a new guy, Sam Antonazzo. He's got a stick. He can hit. So we're going to be back when we get that C League going.
Sounds good.
Oh, sounds good. Welcome
you.
to the team. You're going to love these guys. It's a great group, guys.
Thank you.
All right, Sam Antonazzo. Here we go. I am here with Vinny. Let me try it again. Adragna?
Adragna.
Adragna.
Like lasagna,
See,
Adragna.
it's the Italian day today. I did Antonazzo.
It's
and
the Italian
Adragna.
hour,
I
right?
just don't have it today.
It's okay.
Okay, Vinny does the a special charity event, golf charity event. Why don't we talk
For
a
the
little bit
Ronald
about that?
McDonald House, and we've been doing it for 15 years, and we've collected over $350,000 for them.
Wow.
And every bit of the money that we get goes right to them. That's the nice part I like, and it helps the people who have children in Children's Hospital that are ill. They can stay there for $10 a night. They get fed. They can have a room, and if they can't afford it, they could stay free.
Yeah. You know, I knew a lady that had a child with terminal illness that went through that, had to live at the hospital for a year. She didn't want to leave her baby, and they made it possible.
That's
So-
right. They would do that. They
Yeah.
would do that. And I'll tell you, my son started this the day I retired. They had a golf outing, and he decided, I got to give this money, extra money that we collected, to a charity. And that's how it all started. From that point on, it's been the Ronald McDonald House, and it's been a great ride. I like the people there. I think the people that come out every year because they believe in it so much, and it helps so many people. And I like a cause that's going to directly affect some family that needs help.
And you get to play golf, too.
And I get to play golf.
Yeah, I
and
tell
we
ya.
won this year. They had a
Yeah,
prize.
that's what I hear, yeah.
Yeah, 60 and older, and our team won 4 under.
Yeah, 60 and old. 79 years young. He's still playing this. You got a single today.
Yeah, I got
Nobody
one for
hit
two.
today, and you
One
got a
for two,
single.
and I made the pitcher dance too on that line drive.
You did. You
He
did.
danced like
You know,
a-
I know you're Italian, but I think you got a little Irish in you with that luck. You get on base pretty easy.
Yeah, I do. I have a little bit of Irish in me, but I don't know where it is. But one of these days I'll find it. I have to go and check my ancestry, you know.
There we go. Well, there you go. Vinny with the Ronald McDonald House, and a pretty darn good softball player, too.
Thank you. I
And a
appreciate
good
it.
heart, too.
I'm
Thank
just
you, Vinny.
glad to be around so long.
Well, we're glad to have you. I didn't see you that first game. Where's Vinny? So.
I was up north, so I just got back.
Well, anyways, I want to thank everybody for watching OCTV's coverage of senior softball. We'll be back next week, and we'll be covering you guys all summer. So for me, Rod Wright, Cody Wright, Dan Swice, and Ashley Point, we want to thank you, and have a good day.
Yes, thanks again,
Thanks, Vinny.
Rod. It's
All right.
always a pleasure.